So let's get started on covering last week's biggest tech news. First off, Facebook has begun to share more location data with COVID-19 researchers. They have also asked users to self-report symptoms. This is all part of Facebook's Data for Good program. Data for Good uses aggregated and anonymized data from all of Facebook's apps, such as Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, specifically for academic type of research. Now, they are able to access 3 more maps that forecast the COVID-19 spread, and it also displays if residents in certain regions are staying at home or not. Facebook users will be prompted to participate in surveys from Carnegie Mellon University as well. Users' responses are supposed to be completely anonymized. This data that these researchers are getting could also help researchers understand the different hotspots as they develop and where the disease may be lessening. LG has also announced its newest phone, the LG Velvet. Lately, iPhones and Androids have gone to bulky camera setups on the back of the phones. LG has beautifully broken away from that with their raindrop camera design. The LG Velvet will also have a 3D arc design, which includes curved glass on the front and the back of their new phone. Rumor has it LG is dropping a new phone on May 15th, and it's supposed to have 5G capabilities. The specific phone is actually unknown. No other details have been released about this phone either, so not sure if this is the one that's dropping on May 15th or not. However, this design breaks away from their stagnant designs of their other flagship phones, which is great. So remember last week we talked about Apple deciding to ship face shields? They now have support guidelines on their website for it. I included the link down below. The guidelines include showing how to set up the face shield, how to clean it, and a video about it. Some Apple rumors that could be true. I'm not one for jumping on the rumor mill, but these are actually good ones that I'm hoping to come true. But anyways, a redesign to the 2020 iPhone that would have the iPhone wearing flat edges rather than round edges, which it's had since 6, something like that. 2 reports have disagreed on the glass on the phone. One says curved glass and the other says flat. I'm thinking a curved back like the old iPhone 3G and 3GS and maybe a flat front. That could be the differing between both reports, but who knows? The new iPhone Pro models should carry the iPad's LiDAR 3D system camera setup, and the iPhone could carry 3 different screen sizes than what we currently have. To break away from the iPhone rumor news, the HomePod might be getting a smaller sibling. Apparently, a smaller and cheaper version of the HomePod will be released sometime in 2020 around the second quarter. New versions of the iMac, MacBook Pro, base iPad model, and the Apple TV should all get released later this year. New versions of the iMac, MacBook Pro, base model iPad, and the Apple TV should all be released later this year. Apple is also giving away free Apple TV shows at the moment. Take advantage and check out For All Mankind. It is by far my favorite show from Apple TV and the only one that I've completed the whole first season on. Also, iOS 14 may allow for you to try out applications prior to installing them on your phone using QR technology. If you've used Google Hangouts, it is no more. Google is rebranding Hangouts as Google Chat. Personally, I like the new name better, especially since Google Chat has been through several name changes since its 2013 introduction as the GChat successor. Google is now offering a Braille keyboard for Android phones. This makes the Android OS more accessible for all of those who are visually impaired without requiring any extra hardware. Their new keyboard, which is integrated directly into Android, is called TalkBack. It uses a 6-key layout where each key represents one of 6 Braille dots. Braille Grade 1 and Grade 2 will both be supported, and for now it's only available in English. The TalkBack keyboard will be rolling out to all Android 5.0 and later devices pretty much now. To enable this, all you have to do is make sure your phone's up to date, go into Settings, Accessibility, and select TalkBack. One last thing, tomorrow I will be doing a video on Apple and Google working together to fight COVID-19 using Bluetooth Low Energy technology. So be sure to watch for that video. As always, thank you for watching and be sure to like and subscribe.